Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé, David Toborowski and Annie enjoy last day after very painful experience in Thailand post leaving America. As their baby's due date approaches, David Toborowski and Annie Suwon from 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after have been wrapping up their travels in Thailand to ensure they are fully prepared for the birth. The couple tied the knot in 2017 during 90-Day Fiancé Season 5 and have since accomplished many milestones together, such as becoming popular social media influencers and buying a home in Arizona. In July 2024, Annie and David successfully conceived through IVF treatment, and in December 2024, they relocated to Thailand for the birth. During their time in Thailand, David humorously decided to get his chest hair waxed, which turned out to be a very painful experience. Annie posted some beautiful pictures from her short trip to the waterfront property. She said, "Good morning everyone, today is our last day of stay Thailand." Annie mentioned she and David stayed at a local house to support the local community. The 90-Day Fiancé couple is now heading back to their condo, which isn't far, and looking forward to returning to the village with their little one. Annie, who is Thai, met David for the first time in a bar in Thailand. This is why the Asian country holds sentimental value for them. Thanks to Thailand's more affordable cost of living, the couple has been able to travel extensively and enjoy the finest cuisines the country has to offer. David and Annie made the wise decision to leave their condo while they can still enjoy romantic moments together. Once their baby arrives on March 14, 2025, they anticipate being too busy and exhausted from caring for their daughter to spend quality time with each other. Since Annie has been experiencing a difficult pregnancy, getting away for even just a weekend may have been a wonderful experience for her instead of being stuck at her condo. She is not only grateful for the new memories she made with David during this trip, but also thankful she could help her community by staying at a local house. Annie's expression in the picture suggests that she enjoyed the time away and felt rejuvenated. Despite facing challenges during her pregnancy, she now has a radiant glow on her face. The couple will continue to stay in Thailand for the next 3 months so that their daughter can obtain Thai citizenship. It appears that this stay Thailand was one of their last vacations in the country. They now wish to remain closer to their condo and the hospital where Annie will give birth to their baby. In the next 2 months, they will welcome a new addition to their family. Hopefully, the 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after couple will return to the same homestay with their baby very soon, fulfilling Annie's desire. 90-Day Fiancé, David Toborowski and Annie enjoy last day after very painful experience in Thailand post leaving America. David Toborowski and Annie Suwon, stars of 90-Day Fiancé, have faced their fair share of challenges since their whirlwind romance began. From cultural differences to the intense ups and downs of navigating a long-distance relationship, the couple has weathered numerous storms. But their journey has never been as turbulent as the recent trip they took to Thailand, which tested their relationship like never before. Now, after a very difficult and painful experience, the pair has reached their last day in Thailand before they're set to return to the United States. It's a bittersweet moment for them, as they reflect on the good and the bad, the laughter and the tears. Despite the hardship, their love has only grown stronger, and they are choosing to embrace their final day in Thailand with gratitude and joy. A painful experience in Thailand. The journey to Thailand began with excitement and anticipation. David and Annie were eager to reconnect with Annie's family and experience the culture of Annie's homeland. However, the trip quickly took an unexpected turn. While in Thailand, they faced a series of setbacks and challenges that led to a very painful experience for both of them. It all started when David experienced serious health issues while abroad. What seemed like a routine medical concern escalated into something far more serious, leaving David in significant physical pain and uncertainty. As someone who has already dealt with health issues in the past, David was understandably alarmed by his symptoms. Annie, equally concerned for her husband's well-being, found herself torn between caring for David and dealing with the stresses of the situation in a foreign country. The language barrier, the unfamiliarity with the medical system, and the added emotional toll of being away from home made the situation even more challenging. For a while, the couple feared that their dream trip had turned into a nightmare. But through it all, they leaned on each other, their bond growing even stronger as they navigated this crisis together. Despite the painful experiences, Annie remained a pillar of support for David, never leaving his side and providing him with the love and care he needed. David, in turn, leaned into the strength of his relationship with Annie, grateful for her unwavering support during one of the hardest times in their lives. Their commitment to one another was more evident than ever as they worked through the difficulties, demonstrating a resilience that few could understand. A healing last day. As the couple finally neared their last day in Thailand, their emotions were a mixture of relief, sadness, and hope for the future. While they had faced significant hardship, they were ready to move on and begin the next chapter of their lives. They had grown so much through the ordeal, and the experiences they shared in Thailand had solidified their bond in a way that words could hardly capture. On their final day, David and Annie made a conscious decision to focus on the positive. Instead of dwelling on the pain they had experienced, they chose to savor the beauty of their surroundings and the memories they had created. They visited local temples, took in the stunning views, and reflected on the moments of joy that had punctuated their otherwise difficult trip. David, whose health had significantly improved after receiving treatment, was able to enjoy the day without the constant worry and pain that had plagued him during the earlier days of the trip. With Annie by his side, they took the opportunity to relax, laugh, and appreciate the simple moments that brought them happiness. The couple also spent time with Annie's family, who had been a constant source of support during their visit. The warmth of Annie's family helped bring a sense of comfort and familiarity to their final moments in Thailand. There were heartfelt conversations, shared meals, and even a few tears as the couple prepared to say their goodbyes. But the overwhelming sense was one of gratitude, knowing that the love they had for each other and the love of their families would carry them through whatever challenges lay ahead. As the day came to a close, David and Annie took a quiet walk along a serene beach, hand in hand. The sunset cast a golden glow over the water, a fitting symbol of their journey. It had been a difficult road, but as they watched the sun dip below the horizon, they were reminded that every ending is also a new beginning. Reflecting on their journey. Looking back on their time in Thailand, David and Annie couldn't help but reflect on how much they had learned. The painful experience had brought them closer than ever before, reinforcing their commitment to one another. In the face of adversity, they had proven that love isn't just about the good times, it's about sticking together through the tough ones, too. David, in particular, had been deeply touched by Annie's unwavering support. He had come to realize that he didn't just marry his soulmate, he married someone who would stand by him through thick and thin. Annie, too, had been reminded of the depth of her love for David. Though the trip had tested her patience and emotional strength, she had never once questioned her dedication to their relationship. Their love story, which had started as an unlikely romance, had been built on mutual respect, trust, and a deep emotional connection that transcended any cultural or geographical boundaries. In the weeks that followed their return to America, David and Annie continued to reflect on their experience in Thailand. While the trip may not have gone as they had planned, it had ultimately brought them closer and strengthened their relationship. And as they began to settle back into their lives in the U.S., they knew that no matter where their journeys took them, they would always have each other to rely on. The future ahead. As they look toward the future, David and Annie are filled with optimism. They have learned that challenges are an inevitable part of life, but with love and resilience, they can overcome anything. Their experiences in Thailand, while painful, have become a source of strength for them, and they are ready to face whatever comes next. Whether they're continuing to build their life together in America or taking on new adventures abroad, one thing is certain: David and Annie are a team, and they are ready to tackle whatever life throws their way together. Their journey may have begun in the unlikely world of 90 Day Fiancé, but it's clear that their love story is just beginning. With a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of each other, David and Annie are more than prepared for whatever the future holds. And after everything they've been through, they know that no matter where they go, their love will always be their greatest adventure.